Hi, Jessica here. Now that I've been shopping with my eWIC card, I want to share some things that might make it easier when you go to the store. Before you shop, you'll need to know your food balance. You can call the customer service number or go to the website. You can use the WIC Shopper app, or hold on to your last receipt, or even ask the cashier at the store. At the WIC office, they told me that using the eWIC card would be a little bit different at each store. To make it easy, just ask the cashier what to do when you first get to the register with your groceries. When I got to the check stand, I told the cashier I was using my eWIC card for the first time. He was very helpful and told me not to separate anything because he could ring everything up together. I thought that was so cool. When he had everything rung up, he told me to swipe my eWIC card and enter my PIN. The cashier explained, the register knows which foods are part of my WIC benefits and which are not. After I swiped the card, all of the WIC foods I bought just came off the total. It was really fast. I was buying a few more things than just WIC foods, so the cashier told me what I still needed to pay for. Sometimes things you think are WIC foods don't ring up. So after using your eWIC card, it's a good idea to look at any items that are left. When I looked at the screen, I saw there was a 2-pack of baby food left to pay for that I thought I could buy on WIC. I knew I had enough in my WIC balance to buy all the baby food I brought up to the register. The cashier didn't know why the baby food didn't ring up. I'm so glad I brought my food list with me. I got it out and looked to see which kinds of baby food I could buy. It turns out the 5-ounce 2-pack was not the right size, so the cashier just took it off. There was another time a jar of peanut butter didn't ring up. The cashier said sometimes new products don't get added to the register right away. The cashier said she would talk to the WIC program and get it added, but that it might be a few days before I could buy it with WIC. So keep in mind, if a food isn't in the system, the cashier can't do anything about it that day. Anyway, I still had a few other foods that weren't being paid for with WIC. At the WIC office, they said to use the eWIC card first, then SNAP if I had it, and then pay for the rest with cash, debit, or credit. Once everything was paid for, the cashier handed me the receipt. At the store I went to, everything was combined onto one receipt. There was a section showing which foods I got with WIC, and at the very bottom, it showed the WIC foods I had left for the month. I just tear off the bottom of the receipt, where it shows the WIC balance, and keep it in my wallet with my eWIC card. That makes it easy to find the next time I go shopping. My first time shopping with my eWIC card went pretty smoothly. My friend Christina is also on WIC. She lives down the street from a small grocery store where she picks up her milk sometimes. She said at that store there was only one lane that took the eWIC card, and there was a sign posted so she knew which lane to go to. She also said the cashier asked her to separate her WIC foods from her other groceries. Even though she had to separate her foods, she said it was still easy. All in all, shopping with the eWIC card is really simple. Just remember, check your balance before you shop, and bring your food list. Happy shopping!